Brett Favre should do Fed time, but he shouldn't be booted from the Hall of Fame. Need to go ahead and go up in them feds, but he can keep his bus in Canton, Ohio. Okay, let's talk about it. But before we do, make sure y'all hit that subscribe button. Make sure you do that. Cost you nothing to hit that button. You understand me? Also, make sure you put your people on and be down with all things IG Entertainment. Let's get into it. I recently saw on Twitter, it's trending. People calling for Brett Favre to be kicked out of the Hall of Fame. And I'm like, man, pump the brakes. I don't need that. I don't need that. That's a performative gesture. And I don't need those. Don't need those. What does that do for us? What does that do for us, him getting kicked out of the Hall of Fame? Who gives a shit? We need this motherfucker to go to jail. We need that to trend. Get that shit trending. Lock his ass up. That's what needs to trend. I keep seeing it, folks saying, we're a nation of laws. We're a nation of laws. We're a nation of laws. I'm reading to my daughter and my son. We're reading about Congress, matter of fact. And it's talking about we're a nation of laws. And we get to Richard Nixon and talks about the Supreme Court case where they made him give up the tapes because nobody in this country is above the law. Well, goddamn it sure seems like it. If we want to kill that narrative that no one is above the law, then you got to start putting these white-collar criminals like Brett Favre in jail. Whether they got the bag or not, whether they're famous or not, whether they have political connections or not, they got to get locked up. My 10-year-old understands that. We reading the fucking book, and they keep talking about how they impeached this president, but then and in the Senate they're found not guilty. Okay, Andrew Johnson. Then you got them impeach. We talked about Nixon, who was about to get impeached and removed, but he resigned. But did he go to jail? No. Gerald Ford pardoned his motherfucking ass. Then you talk about Clinton, who got impeached, found not guilty in the Senate. You got Trump, got impeached twice, found not guilty both times. My daughter snapped. She was like, why keep wasting our time? Who cares about the impeachment? Who cares about that? Y'all just wasting our time. Ain't nothing gonna happen to them. It's the same shit here. Who cares about the fucking Hall of Fame? Who even cares about motherfuckers like me doing these videos? At the end of the day, that brother's still rich and free. He has to deal with public scrutiny. He can block all kind of shit, mute his name on social media, get off social media. His family members can get off of it. If they stay in their own little bubble, shit, they ain't finna hear none of this shit, and they still free and living off that money. The motherfucker need to be in jail. Fuck this Hall of Fame shit. The motherfucker need to be in jail. It's like with Reggie Bush getting his Heisman taken away. Everybody still know how goddamn cold Reggie Bush was out there at USC. Taking that Heisman ain't mean shit. Or with the Chris Webber situation at Michigan. Motherfuckers try to remove all their wins. Folks still know about the goddamn Fab Five. They still get all that. So taking Brett Favre out the Hall of Fame just gonna be a performative gesture, bro. And plus, you got all kind of motherfuckers still in the Hall of Fame. OJ still in the goddamn Hall of Fame. Hell, you know what I'm saying? So fuck that. Lock this motherfucker up. Send a message to people like him. And I say people like him for a big reason. Yeah, this happened here in Mississippi, but you better believe that shit might be happening. More than likely it's happening in your state as well. Especially if your state is a state like mine, that's basically a one-party controlled state with little oversight. I wouldn't be surprised this type of shit happening over there in Louisiana, happening over there in Alabama. Hell, it might be happening in a Democrat controlled state. Well, you got one party run their motherfucking thing. They feel like they can just do whatever the fuck they want to do. and they just shit do favors for their political connects, their celebrity friends. Better check up on your shit. He need to go to jail to send a message to all these players that you can't do that. But we gonna see. We gonna see. We gonna see. Just stop calling for the damn Hall of Fame shit. That's just a performative gesture. We don't need that. We need some real shit to happen. Real consequence. Because I know if it was my black ass, they'd have me locked up. Wouldn't be no goddamn put it on something. They'd have me locked up. Shit. I'll be putting y'all name on your license plate somewhere. That's what I be doing. They letting this motherfucker make it. Are we a nation of laws? Is it nobody's above the law? Is it? Or is it just for the folks who aren't well connected? Is justice just for the folks who can't afford to buy their way out of it? It's a constant question here in America. Let's get this one right. Put it on some.
Thank you so much for watching my daddy's YouTube channel. Make sure you like, share, and turn on your post notifications. Okay, how do I do it?